All right. Good luck, everybody. We'll start with the blasters and then work our way on up back there. Good luck, everybody. Hopefully everybody can get a little piece of this. Empty box. All right. Good luck, everybody. We got O'Neal on the refractor and a Tez Johnson for Tampa Bay. Kicking things off. Xavier. Oh, 2-2. Where are you, Stafford? We got Richard Sherman, Legends of the Gridiron, and little Tyler Shuck action. We approve. We approve of that. Bucky Ashton on the power players. We approve of that, Raiders. And look at that little Tesla action on the red, white, and blue. There you go, Mike. Always okay with that. Yes, definitely approve. And I don't see Tesla too often, so that's nice. A nice start there. All right, Mooney, Robinson on the refractor. Marvin Harrison Jr. on the Future Stars for Arizona. Last Team Magic. And Edwards for the Jets on the free. Phillips Sanders, Rashawn Gary, and Chase McLaughlin for Tampa Bay. Sweat, little George Kittle action. We approve. Zach Allen going to Denver. 51 out of 75 from Mr. Shaft. And Savion for Green Bay. Oh man. Yeah, it wouldn't let me invite you. I requested to follow you. You haven't accepted my request, that's why. No, we're just in the first blaster. Yeah, just make sure you accept that request when you get a chance. That's why I could not invite you. All right, Bryce, Duggar. We got Xavier McKinney on the all-chrome. And Mason Smith going to Carter King. Wrapping up the first blaster. All right, Optic. It would be lovely to start off with the downtown this evening. Empty box. All right. Tez Johnson. Michael Williams for the 49ers. And some base. We'll let that one marinate. TreVeyon for the Patriots. We got Jordan Love on the silver. Barone for Denver. Little fire emoji action. Look at that, Mike. A little Golden Tate. Just for you, Mike. We approve. Ooh, and a nice Travis Hunter for Carter King. Good pack, good pack. Good day for the Lions. Good start for the Lions. We approve. And definitely approve of the Travis Hunter as well. Campbell going to Kersaxon. Stewart for the Bengals. So I'm guessing that means we will not be getting a downtown today. Higgins for Houston. Little Bo Jackson on the lighted up for the Raiders. We got Watkins for the 49ers. Puka. Walker for the Falcons. And JRS. Jalen Royals going to Kansas City on the first year. Fresh. So fresh. Kansas City. Oh, that's Ryan. There you go, Ryan. We'll take that. Take that. All right, where do you want to go from here? Let's see. I guess we'll start with 2020 and work our way forward in time. How about we do that? 2020. It's been a while since we opened one of these bad boys. Good luck, everybody. Empty box. I need to see a Prism Black right now. All right, good luck, guys. We got Elway, Cam Akers going to the Rams. Denzel Mims, LaVisca for the Jags, and Kurt Warner for Arizona. We got DK. I see a Prism Black coming. Tyler Johnson going to Tampa Bay. We got Cole Kmet for the Bears. Antonio Gibson going to Washington on the Prism Black. And there's a Jordan Love. We'll take that. We'll take that. Going to 88. We approve. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Brandon Ayuk for the 49ers. Michael Pirine. DeAndre Swift for the Lions. And a Dan the Man Marino. LaVisca again. Brandon Ayuk again for the 49ers. There's a Joe Burrow on the score going to the Bengals. And a Jerry Jeudy. We'll take that too. Going to Mr. Shaft. All right, our first Joe Burrow. Going to Matt. We need more, though. We are greedy here. There's a Justin Jefferson. We approve. Chase Young for Washington. Another Joe Burrow. And Chase Young on the Vertex going to Washington as well. And another Joe Burrow. How about that? We're on the first Mega. We did the Blasters. That was a good pack. Yes. We got 3 Megas and then 2 Hobby. And so far, Joe Burrow is showing up aplenty. We've gotten 3 Burrows already. What we need, though, is a silver Prism Black. Tyler Boyd. Jonathan Taylor, there we go, for Indy. T. Higgins for the Bengals. We got Brandon Ayuk. And we even got a Tua. Look at that. Hello, Tua. Jalen Reagor. Oh, here comes Prism Black again. We got Jake Fromm for Buffalo. Another Tua. And look at that. Justin Jefferson on the Prism Black. Hooray. We say hooray. And another Jonathan Taylor. We approve. We approve, Jason. We do like Justin Jefferson on the Prism Black. We approve. We got Antonio Gibson, Jordan Love again. We're all for that, Green Bay. Antonio Gibson again. Another Joe Burrow. And J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore. We're getting all the Burrows that have ever been burrowed. Heath, this isn't the box you're likely to see much for Seattle. That's coming soon. Aaron Donald, Jacob Eason for Indy, Jake Fromm, Jerry Jeudy for Denver on the Legacy, and another Chase Young. We're getting all the Burrows and all the Chase Youngs. Oh, Ryan, you're right. We haven't seen Herbie. All right, well, we got one more pack. You got to blame Joe Burrow. He has hogged all the spots up. Khalil Mack. Oh, no. Come on, Ruggs. Beat it, Ruggs. It's been a long time since I got to say that. Beat it, Ruggs. We got Darrell Williams for Kansas City. Another Joe Burrow. And a Jalen Hurts. We hadn't gotten Jalen Hurts. So you got Jalen Hurts showing up at the end for Kerr-Saxon. Another Burrow. But no Herbies. I think we had 5 Burrows. Yeah, Kerr-Saxon. He waited till the last second, but he did show for you. He did show. I think we got everybody but Herbie. We even got a Ruggs. Come on, Ruggs. All right. 2024 Phoenix International. Good luck, everybody. Ryan, I agree. That's pretty rare, but with like 5, I think there was 5 Joe Burrows in there. He took all the spots away from Herbie. We're going to have to hash that out with the Bengals later. All right, good luck, guys. I already see some color. Oh, I love how good these base look. Whoa, we got a bonus auto. Sean Tucker going to the Buccaneers. Well, that's a nice little bonus right there. And a Quinyon Mitchell for Kerr-Saxon, 36 out of 40. We're always happy for bonus autos. Yeah. And Tampa Bay. Oh, yeah, Logan. There you go, Logan. We approve. Although, as far as, I'll move them over here, autos go, I think think you got to work on that auto, don't you? Is that as good as it gets? Seems like it could do better than that. All right. Good luck. Good luck. We got Jatavian Sanders on the rookie rising for Carolina, and Justin Jefferson showing back up again. This one's 3 out of 180. Yeah, I'm always kind of surprised at some of the autographs. That's what happens. They stop teaching cursive in school. They don't know how to sign anymore. Hello, Joe Burrow. I'm not surprised to see him here. He's everywhere. All right, we got Javon Baker for New England on the base. Crazy. All right. Little Waddle. There's a Herbie. Little late, though. Little late. And J.J. McCarthy. Vikings are doing some work today. That's 22 out of 88 for the Vikings. Jason. Vikings are doing the work. All right, what do we got hiding back here? We got Burrow and Jamar Chase on the treasured tandems. Not surprised. And Mike Evans for Tampa Bay. That one is 131 out of 180. Going to Tampa Bay and Logan. Yeah, you're doing all right, Jason. Doing all right. And man, Joe Burrow cannot stay away. All right. I don't see anything big back there. Looks like a Flournoy for the boys. Oh, that one is numbered. I'm sorry. 56 out of 180. I thought that was a base, but it is numbered. For the Cowboys. All right, let's try 2025 version. I think I kind of preferred the base on that 2024. They look so good. Empty box. All right. But the 2025, these boxes have been really good. All right. Good luck, everybody. We got easy for the boys. Drake May on the Mojo Paragon. That one is 20 out of 75. Going to New England. Very nice, New England. We got Shedeur on the Thunderbirds. We approve of that as well. And then this should all be base. And it is. And it is. Yeah, we approve of that, Alex. We want more of that, though. Hey, Matt, welcome in. We got a little scataboo action. Ahmad Rashad for the Vikings again. Vikings, Jason. That one is 26 out of 50 on the Ahmad Rashad. Xavier Worthy on the Paragon for KC. And base. I got you, Keystone. Yeah, Jason. Even Ahmad Rashad showing up for you. What a world. Kersaxon, I think you're on the list. Olaf of the Titan. Austin Eckler. That one is just a base mojo going to Washington. We got Michael Penix on the Thunderbirds. And base. Oh no, did I send you base? I'll have to revisit my list. I'm pretty sure you're on it. Maybe I goofed up. There's a lot of names on that list, so sometimes I miss people. Pat Bryant. TreVeyon. We'll take that, Alex, as well. That one is 51 out of 75 for the Patriots. Hampton on the Contours going to the Chargers. And base. What's up, Angie? Hope you're doing good today. We're doing all right. We're getting to the big boxes are coming. The big boxes are coming. We got Smith for KC. Geno Smith on the Thunderbirds for the Raiders. And a lot of base there. And one more pack. And then we are to the hobbies. Schresinger for Cleveland. Are you kidding? Ahmad Rashad again? What are the chances of that? That one is 5 out of 85. I don't know, Jason. The Vikings, they can't stop. They won't stop. Jalen Hurts on the Contours for Kersaxon and some base. How do you get 2 Ahmad Rashad? Numbered Ahmad Rashad. I would not have guessed that to happen. But it did happen. All right, and that brings us to the hobbies. We'll go ahead and do signature first, and we'll end on the chrome. Hopefully that chrome will leave us on a high note. All right, empty box. Good luck, everybody. Yeah, time for some variety. The Bengals, the Vikings. A couple other teams have pretty much dominated. We'll see what happens here. Zach Ertz, little Bo Nix. We got Kyron Williams on the total touchdowns. And Jackson for Buffalo. Xavier Legette. Ferguson for the Rams. Diggs and Brady Cook for the Jets. Olave. Well. Caleb Williams on the auto, 96 out of 150. Well, hello there. And the Bears sat there a good while. How about that? Kyle. Congrats, Kyle. Yes. That's a beaut. Congrats, Kyle. You walked in at the perfect time. We also had Walker for the Falcons and Wilson going to the Jags. Welcome back, Kyle. Good timing. Herbie. Luke. Aha, 7 out of 225 for Houston. There you go, Houston. You're on the board. DK and Taj Brooks for the Bengals. That's right. Secret agent. All right, Jonathan Taylor. Jalen Reed for Houston. All right, Houston. Bucky Irving and Walter Nolan for Arizona. Is there any chance they give us a Caleb Williams auto and then another big auto? Of course, Joe Burrow's in here. Trey Harris for the Chargers. Jalen Warren. And there you go, Chris Saxon. Powell is here. You can rest easy now. The heavy lifting is done for Saxon. Kyler Murray. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Good luck, guys. Castro for Pittsburgh. Oh, wait a minute. What's going on? That's why. Jaden Daniels on the class action. It was confusing me. So confused. All right. And Egbuka. We'll take that. We'll take that. Logan. On card. I am impressed. We got Caleb and Egbuka. We approve. We approve. That's nice. Yeah, congrats, Logan. Yeah, that definitely is a solid box by any standard. Yeah, that way exceeded my expectations on the second auto for sure. We got Williams. We got James Cook for Buffalo is 39 out of 175 going to the Bills. Stafford and Jack Sawyer for Pittsburgh. And we got one box to go. Yes. Kerr Saxon, yes. All right, I got to pull out my Jared Goff Prism Checkdown 101 rookie for this. All right, good luck, guys. Hopefully there is some goodness in here. High risk, high reward on these. All right, good luck, everybody. We got ETN. A little Ashton, we approve. I mean, even just the base looks really good. Schrodinger for the Browns. Saquon, Kerr Saxon, 4 out of 75. A little Saquon action. Lambjack and a Bijan. Yes. You know, I suppose once you get to the end, you take anything. You take anything you can get here. All right, Michael Pittman. A little Jahmyr Gibbs. Walker for the Falcons. Mason Taylor for the Jets. Higgins, we'll take that, Houston. 43 out of 299. Houston needed that. And Devontae Adams with one card incoming. Hopefully this is a good one. All right. Good luck, guys. I'll do a recap. And, of course, you know, I'll help you if it was not your day. I know there has to be some teams that it was not your day. But some teams it was your day. And hopefully one more is going to show up right here. Good luck, everybody. We got... Dun, 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 dun. Oh, TreVeyon, 62 out of 150. How about that, Patriots? And they sat with the Bears for a while, too. We approve. Yeah, Heath, I got your back, Heath. I got your back. Let me do a recap, guys, and then I'll get to work. Appreciate you guys. This will all ship tomorrow. Yeah, Alex, it was a good day. We had Travis Hunter for the Jags, Golden Tate on the fire. We had Zach Allen out of 75 for Denver, Ashton Power Players, Tesla, Red, White, and Blue, Burrow, Jalen Hurts, Jerry Jeudy, another Burrow, Jordan Love, Justin Jefferson on the Prism Black, Jonathan Taylor, Joe Burrow again, Chase Young on the Vertex, Joe Burrow again, Justin Jefferson, Joe Burrow again, Jordan Love. We got everybody but Herbie. We had Jalen Royals on the first-year fresh for Kansas City. Higgins was out of 299 for Houston. Saquon out of 75. Cook out of 175. We had Egbuka on the auto going to Logan. Luke out of 225 for Houston. Caleb out of 150 going to the Bears on the auto. She's a beaut. Ahmad Rashad was out of 85. Jalen Hurts contours. TreVeyon out of 75. Hampton on the contours for the Chargers. Eckler on the Mojo for Washington. Another Ahmad out of 50. Drake May on the Paragon. That one was out of 75. Shadur on the Thunderbirds. Flournoy for the Cowboys was out of 180. Mike Evans for Tampa Bay also out of 180. JJ was out of 88 for the Vikings. Justin Jefferson was out of 180. Bonus auto, Sean Tucker for Tampa Bay. And Quinyon Mitchell was out of 40. And TreVeyon out of 150 on the Chrome Black. Going to Alex.